An Erios original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails and read your reviews. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
Guys, huge announcement. We are number 44 in true crime in Finland.
Wow.
And number 77 in Mexico.
Hola.
Yeah, hola to our Mexican listeners. And what is it, Finnish?
Finnish? What would that be?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. H-E-I. Hey.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Hey. It's just hey. So
Hey.
thank you so much.
Thank you. New
Yeah,
review
what's the review?
from Mankerhi. It's like, listen to your best friends. Truthfully, this is one of my comfort shows. The hosts are hysterical and personable, but also informative on so many varying topics. I always look forward to their episodes.
Oh, thank you.
That's so nice. Thank you.
We are your best friends.
We are. Time for these voicemails, baby.
Hi, this message is for Web Crawlers. This is Sherry from Dayanara Photo again.
Hi.
I am listening to the mailbag episode called Web Crawldashian from 2923.
Oh my God, what a funny name, Melissa.
And I can attest to the fact that, yes, the phone does ring for a long time before it actually goes to the voicemail.
What is with that?
It's not 15 rings. I don't know if you changed it since 2923, but it rang 6 times when I called this time.
Okay.
And there was 2.5 seconds in between each ring, which you'd think 2.5 seconds, that's not a lot of time. But when it's space in between phone rings before you can get to a message, it
That's
does
crazy.
seem like awfully long time.
Huh.
So I didn't pay attention to how long it took the last time I called in, but the previous time when I made a message about the sorta kind of school bus hijacking for our church youth group when I was a kid, it rang several times. It took forever to get to voicemail. And before that, I had tried calling in 2 times prior, and it kept ringing and ringing without ever going to the voicemail at all.
No.
So, and I hope you're having a great day. I love your podcast.
Interesting.
Is it a Google number? Like, what is the number?
I think it is. I think it's a
We should
Google
ask Maria.
voicemail. Whatever Maria
Google
said. I think it
number
is.
Ringing too many times to voicemail.
Well, she said one time it rang 6 times. That seems normal. But then one time it rang 15 times. And then it never went to voicemail.
I looked it up on Quora or whatever, and this person said, for the last time, Google Voice users have never, ever been able to change the ring period used by Google Voice.
Oh.
Google is not going to change this.
So people are
so mad.
upset about this.
Yeah, they're upset.
Sorry.
It says Google Voice will ring for approximately 25 seconds. That's like a really long, weird time. Like, why would it do that?
That's too long.
Everyone's upset. Listen.
Sorry. Call
There's
Google.
John Marco Terrones, Philip Kennedy, Zanzibar.
Don't piss off Phil Kennedy. Zanzibar, not
Blues
Zanzibar.
Cat, Red Leatherman.
Blues Cat.
They're all pissed. So we're pissed
Blues
too.
Cat.
All right.
Okay, next message.
Hey, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Brandon from New Jersey.
Brandon.
I was just listening to the AlienCon episode, and, I had heard, you guys talk about at the end, with how many planets there are in the universe, maybe there is life on one of these planets.
Sure.
And maybe there is. But I also heard how they like to throw out the number of planets and then say, do the math without giving you enough numbers to do math on. So I did some of my own math about time. And if you look at the course of time over the history of the world, life on Earth has existed for about 3% of the total time that the universe has existed. 3%. Humans have existed for about 0.014% of that time. So really the question becomes, is there a species of life existing in that 0.014% of time?
Probably not.
In two planets at the same time.
Probably not.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But when you look at the odds that in that 0.014% of time, that there would be another species that has on another planet that has managed to travel the distances of space and time in a way that we haven't, the numbers, I don't know. The odds are just super small. So I'm just calling to see what you guys think or what any of your other listeners think about when you actually do some math, how that messes up the probability of aliens existing at this time and the probability of aliens existing at this time that are coming to visit the planet Earth. I don't know. With UAPs, it seems to me that the call is coming from inside the house. These have to be something coming from our own planet that we just don't understand or don't know. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I was just compelled to do the math since all these alien people keep telling you to do the math but don't actually give you any numbers to do math with. So I did some of my own math that seems to contradict their beliefs. But
this guy's pissed.
I don't know. You tell me what you guys think. Have a good one. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.
That is crazy how he put it. Humans have existed 0.014% of like the whole time the universe has been around.
So isn't that like more proof that there's probably been other species? Since
I think he's saying at the same time that we exist, it's probably not a chance. Because we've only existed for 0.014% of the universe being around. So the chances of us existing at the same time as someone else on some other planet is probably low.
Yeah, I get it. Like time-wise, we're just a blip.
Yes.
Our concept of time is not the universe's concept of time.
Yeah, we're a tiny, tiny little piece of time.
Okay, I get it. I see that. I see it. And I understand. And I like that perspective.
I do. Fermi's paradox.
I kind of have no opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Like I feel like I know about ghosts and like aliens. I'm like I don't know.
Probably at some point, maybe not the same time as us.
Because have you ever Martin has, but like have you ever like felt or like do you feel? I mean, I don't even.
No.
Yeah, so that's like why I just like I have no idea. Like I'll take your word for it.
I don't have any concrete proof.
Yeah.
But you never know. Whatever.
Yeah, the truth's out there, as they say.
Oh, this might be a part 2.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers.
Do more
this
math?
is Brandon from New Jersey again. I just called in about the UAPs, whatever they're called, probably being from this planet, not being from outer space. And I realized I did what I was complaining about other people doing, where they say do the math, but don't give you any numbers to do math with. So I just wanted to let people know in case they wanted to be as critical as I am. I actually have numbers. You know, granted, all my numbers are from Google, so it's only as accurate as that. And this is about to get super boring.
Cool.
If the universe is 13.8 billion years old and life on Earth has existed for 3.7 billion years, that's 2.7% is the number I got doing math. That life has existed in the universe on Earth. And then when you look at that, it's believed humans have existed for about 200,000 years. That's where I got that humans have only existed for 0.014% of the total time of the universe. I just wanted to call back and be like, not do what I complained about everyone else for doing, saying you do the math without giving me any numbers to do math with. So I did do math. There are my numbers. Everyone can check my work. I'm ready for everyone to hate me because I'm shooting down everyone's fun belief that aliens exist and are coming to visit us. I'm ready for that heat. So they can bring it. I don't mind being a buzzkill. All right. Again, you ladies are the best. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, fuck you and your numbers, buddy.
I like the energy he's putting out.
Come at me.
It's like aggressive, but in a fun way.
The math, the way that it all makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's very logical.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Next message.
Hi, this message is from the Webcrawlers. I'm calling because I was just listening to your mailbag on a girl left a confession. So I wanted to confess something that I did when I was a kid. My mom had a friend who was this very scary, like Soviet German woman, and she teach swimming classes out of her house. And she had an all swim school party where like all their different kids and parents were there. So horribly mean, like should not have been allowed to teach children. She would call us idiots and stupid.
Oh no.
And she would make us line up against the wall of the pool, and then she'd go down the line and splash water in our faces.
What?
And like individually call us an insult. But she was calling the kids nitwits, so she'd like be standing there and then she'd splash your face with water and call you a nitwit or an idiot.
A nitwit?
Anyway, I hated this woman. She did something to me at the party. I forgot what it was. I don't even remember why I was so mad at her. But I'm like a very passive person, especially as a kid. I was very like not good at expressing anger.
Oh, passive.
And what I did was I just was seething with anger, and I got into the jacuzzi, and I pulled my bathing suit to the side, and I took a shit in the jacuzzi.
Oh my God!
And then I got up and walked out. As I was walking away, I felt like Angela Bassett and Waiting to Exhale.
Oh
she,
my
like,
God!
On fire, then walks away because, like, as I was walking away, all these kids start screaming, and the parents are rushing to pull their kids out of the jacuzzi.
Oh my God!
You're a hero.
Yeah, I just felt really good about it. And, like a couple of days later, my mom was telling me, like, oh yeah, one of the little kids pooped in the jacuzzi, and she had to get the jacuzzi drained and cleaned, and it was very expensive. And I just remember this feeling like, oh, that was me. I did that. Fuck that bitch.
I did that.
I love you guys. Bye.
Wow. So for those who couldn't hear it well, she took swimming lessons as a kid. It was a really mean swim teacher. So to get revenge, she took a shit in the jacuzzi.
That is
and
so
they had
funny.
to drain it and clean it.
That's fucking
That's
bonkers.
amazing.
That is so funny. Good for you, girl.
Good for you. Fuck that lady.
Oh my God.
Splashing them and calling them insults? Like,
yeah,
what?
that's crazy.
Why are you a swim teacher?
Yeah, like why do you work with kids?
That's so strange.
It's like some Miss Hannigan shit.
That's amazing. You're a hero.
Hi, this is for the Webcrawlers. My name's Jenny. I haven't called in like a while, but I was just driving and had a thought that I just wanted to share, and now I'm sharing it with you. Some background to this. I've been in grad school for architecture for
wow, smarty pants.
like a year and a half, so I'm like halfway through my program now.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for all of the Webcrawlers episodes you've created and all the mailbag episodes, because I listen to, I'll like go back and re-listen to old episodes while I'm working, because I'm just always on my fucking computer making drawings or like 3D modeling, and it is amazing to feel like I'm with friends when I'm doing it, even though
that's fun.
I don't know you, but I was just I had a little bit of a depressive episode relapse situation for the last like 2 weeks, and missed a bunch of deadlines. I worked with I had like a really long meeting with my advisor yesterday, and I'm turning it around. And I just wanted to call and say, like, to all the lovely web crawlers who have brought me so much like joy and, you know, remote companionship, like, if you feel like you've been fucking something up, you can turn it around. Like, it doesn't matter how long it's been. It doesn't matter, like, how deep of a hole you feel like you've dug for yourself. Like, the last time I had one of these sort of episodes where I just kind of, like, let a bunch of, fucked up a lot of, work and school stuff. The last time that happened, it was, a couple months. And this time, we're turning it around after a couple weeks.
Nice.
And if you feel like that's happening for you, you can turn it around.
Oh,
yeah,
sweetie.
I was just thinking about that. So, just wanted to share that little word of, optimism/pep talk. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.
What a lovely.
Yeah, that was so
person.
nice.
That's so
That's
nice.
so sweet. I'm glad you're feeling better and turning it around. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And then showing support for others. That's really great. Thank you.
That's great.
That made me feel better.
I know. Architecture sounds fun as hell.
I think it's so hard, and I think you have to be really good at math too.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's like angles and stuff.
You gotta know geometry.
I also did you see that video? I think it was I saw it on Twitter yesterday of a house just falling down.
What? Where?
Yeah. Nothing even happened. It just started collapsing in on itself because it was just built bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You have to be smart to be an architect.
Yeah. All that earthquake that happened in Turkey, all those homes crumbled. And it's because they were not built correctly.
Oh, scary.
There's people getting sued. They just did not. You gotta build stuff.
You gotta know how to build stuff.
You gotta build stuff right.
Hey, web crawlers. This is Maggie, aka Maggerdoodle.
Maggerdoodles.
I'm calling because I'm the most recent person to be on the first card situation.
Oh, can't really
I hope you can hear me. I'm walking down the street in New Orleans right now because my car doesn't work because I got in an accident. Somebody ran around.
Oh no! An
I
accident.
was just trying to get home from one of my gigs. I ran into the person that ran my bike. But not an accident.
Car
And
accident.
I decided to walk because two cars not pulling up. So yeah, we need to figure this thing out because I have never gotten in an accident in my life. Somebody rear-ended me.
First
once.
accident
But
ever?
No, this has
I think
never
we
happened
just
to me before.
we spread the
We need
curse.
to break this curse. We need to do a curse reverse.
Yeah, the
Whatever
curse.
it is, please make it stop. Okay.
Sorry,
Maybe I need
now
to
I
work
feel
out.
guilty
Maybe this
kind
is
of.
actually good. So walking car will be a good thing for me. Yeah, that's about it. Let's stop with this car situation, please, though. All right, thanks. Love you all. One talk. Boing. La la la.
The Maggerdoodles got in a car accident. The curse lives on.
Yeah, this is horrible.
I think there's a part 2.
What do we do about this?
All right, it's Maggie again. A streetcar finally showed up. Probably was, I don't know, maybe
Streetcar.
a mile, but it felt like
Streetcars.
forever.
In New Orleans.
It's a beautiful day in New Orleans, and there's a streetcar that costs $3 for me to ride for 24 hours. It's wonderful.
I've
It's a
been
good
on
day.
car. I've been on
I just
one.
want my car fixed so I can go kayak. I use my kayak and go out on the bayou and see some gators. And
Out in the bayou.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, I do.
Are you on the
love my
freeway?
kayaking.
Yeah.
She's on the side of the freeway. Hey, guys.
She's in the trunk of someone's car. Hey, she's part
If you can't hear this and you need to just move on, that's okay. I'm safe. I'm getting myself home.
She said she's safe.
All right. I'm all good. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, Emin.
All right. Well, I love y'all. See you on the Discord. Honk, honk. Oy. La, la. She's tired. Oh, buddy. Have a good night.
Just picture in a trunk of a car. Yeah, all right.
I think I'm getting
streetcars
home.
in New Orleans. I was on one.
What is that? I don't know.
They're just like open cars.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah.
Tram, the Grove.
I was going to say
style.
like the Grove trolley.
Yes,
the Grove
yes.
trolley.
The
Okay.
This is a Grove trolley.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers.
Hello.
Hi guys, this is Lisa. I called back in the fall. I talked about my friend who was really influenced by Teal Swan. I want to thank you both for your response. That was really meaningful. Allie, thank you so much for your analysis. It made a lot of sense, and honestly, I really appreciate it. I've been missing my friend a lot because
Her friend was influenced by Teal Swan.
Oh,
And
right.
Give her.
I don't really talk to her anymore, and I hope she's doing better, but I totally understand how this kind of thing can happen. I just wanted to call you guys. I have some more lighthearted stuff to share. So I really enjoyed the discussion on like getting your driver's license, because I'm actually almost 30 and I don't have my driver's license. I am just really not good at driving. I'm trying to get better. It's been really difficult for me. I can do a lot of things, but operating a moving vehicle is hopefully something that'll happen eventually. My mom actually learned to drive when she was 32, so she says I've got a few more years, but I really want to make it happen this year. And the stories of people getting their driver's license and people sharing their driver's license stories have really helped me.
Oh,
I do have something funny, because I had a state ID for a while, but then it expired and I didn't renew it, so I'm using my U.S. passport as a form of ID.
Oh my God.
And I was like trying to buy Advil at Target, and they had me show my ID, which is kind of weird. But I showed my passport, and they were like, "That's not a valid form of ID,
Yes,
ma'am."
it is.
And I was like, "What is the U.S. passport?"
It's the most valid.
So I don't know if that happened to anyone. I think a U.S. passport is a valid form of ID.
Yes.
They did let me buy the Advil, but they said next time I have to come back with a different form of ID. So if anyone has any information on that, I'd appreciate it. I don't really know what happened, but I did get my Advil, so that's good.
An Advil?
Anyway, I love the shows. Keep it up. Everything has been awesome. Melissa, congratulations on your baby. That is absolutely fantastic. And I look forward to keeping up with you guys. All right. La la la. Oi, 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 oi. Bye.
You should be able to use your passport everywhere.
Yeah, that's nonsensical.
I mean, I can see how people would be like, what do I do with this? Because everyone uses driver's
can you scan a
licenses.
passport?
Yeah.
Because when you buy, when you pick up at the pharmacy, your
They
Vyvanse
scan
or your
your-
Adderall, they scan your ID. Maybe you can't scan a passport like that.
It has
or
a
something.
barcode on it on the bottom.
Oh, it does?
When
Okay,
you
well,
go
then
to
you
the
should be able
airport, you
to.
scan it. So when you fly in.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, but you gotta... That's good that you're getting your driver's license.
Yeah, congrats. That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have an ID without it being a driver's license.
Just a state ID.
Yeah.
State-issued ID.
Hey, this message is for the web crawlers. It's Carson City, Brittany, bitch.
Hey.
I'm listening to the most recent mailbag episode, and Becky from England was saying that she hasn't heard from Jeb in a while, and I missed Jeb as well. But that made me think of Sweet Baby James in Las Vegas. We haven't heard from him for a while, so Sweet Baby James, call in, let us know you're okay. All right, I love you guys. Bye.
Sweet Baby James working at Sprouts.
Yeah, we love Sweet Baby James. Where is
Please
Sweet
call
Baby
us.
James?
Let us know you're okay.
I bet Sweet Baby James has some info on supplements and juices at Sprouts.
Oh, yeah. Okay, next message.
Web crawlers. Hello, this is Joran calling.
Joran.
Hi, Joran.
We just had a confusing moment about Craig Ferguson versus Craig Kilborn.
Yes.
And Craig Kilborn is great. I don't know what he's doing now, but he was the original host of The Daily Show before Jon Stewart.
Oh, right.
It was not as political. It became much more political with Jon Stewart. And it was just sort of goofy. Man, it's so long ago now. I don't remember everything, but with his guests that, they have an interview as they continue to do. He had 5 questions that he would ask, and it was sort of ridiculous questions, and it was fun and funny. I really liked that version of The Daily Show.
Yeah.
So that's all. Just giving a shout out to my boy, Craig Kilborn. I may have just said Ferguson a second ago. I don't know.
Kilborn.
Craig Kilborn. That's the guy. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, Craig Kilborn and Craig Ferguson. Both great guys.
They're both great. All the greats.
Speaking of news stories, Tucker Carlson. Bye, bitch.
And why Don Lemon, though? He's
I
not
think
bad, is
Don
he?
Lemon, he was under fire for comments he said someone was running for president, Nikki Haley, I think, and she's like in her 50s, and he said something about not being in her prime, or something about women not being in their, like, why is she not in their prime? And then a lot of stuff came out about, I guess he was just kind of an asshole to a lot of people in the company. A lot of questionable things. I'm surprised he got fired, though. I like Don Lemon.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that background stuff. I always liked him on TV. I didn't know any.
I didn't think they would fire him. That's crazy. I mean, I know he got moved to like the daytime show or something. I don't know. I like Don Lemon. Daytime show.
One thing I will say,
Carlson, I guess he didn't know, because his last show on Friday, people posted clips that he was like, "All right, we'll see you Monday."
Oh my God, that's crazy.
He had no idea.
He arch nemesis of Taylor Lawrence.
Yes.
I almost tweeted something about that this morning.
Yeah.
Taylor Lawrence, for those who don't know, she's like what is she, like a social media reporter?
So yeah, social media, Gen Z reporter. Is this New York Times? Is she still there?
I guess now it's a technology journalist. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she talks about a lot of stuff that's going on, like TikTok and
Forbes, maybe. Yeah, but he doxed her. Didn't he?
Yes.
He talks about her all the time and hates her for what reason? I don't really understand.
I don't really understand. I always liked her. I think she's interesting and funny, and I don't know.
Yeah. I remember one time I messaged you in the group chat. I was like, I don't know what, I took my Adderall, and for some reason I took Adderall and then messaged Taylor Lawrence saying, "Why do people hate you?" And then I remember that. And then I texted you and Maria being like, I just did something really weird. But then she ended up messaging me back. Finally, yeah, but it took her 2 days to message me back, and I was like, she's going to block me. That was so weird of me to do.
No, she follows you, right?
Yeah, we've chatted before, but I was just like, oh my God, that was so weird.
Yeah, but I guess there's a lot more lawsuits coming for the because there was the Dominion, the voting machine thing that they settled, but there's more lawsuits coming. So apparently,
oh my God,
it must be bad if they Tucker Carlson is the #1 show.
God, that's crazy.
Bye.
Well, I'm sure Trump will start a news network and then just hire him.
Yeah, cool. Okay, couple more voicemails.
Web crawlers, It is Jordan again. Sorry for calling. I just now listened to the entire episode. I should have saved my other call, but whatever. That's life. I was just going to say two things in response to the McDonald's episode. I remember hearing that the reason that they continue to keep the temperature so high on their coffee is because the hotter it is, the longer they can keep that coffee. They can sell it, before.
Oh, they have to remake a batch?
Right.
Terms get in there, whatever. I'm no
scientist. That makes sense.
Don't ask me to explain. But anyway, the hotter it is, it'll last longer, basically.
Yeah.
And so they did the math, and, if they had to replenish the coffee in the coffee machine more frequently, they would lose X amount of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than they would lose if they just keep it hot and they let people get burned and they just, pay settle with them.
Follow the money.
Did those sentences make sense?
Yes, it does.
Hopefully they're just being greedy buttholes is the point. And then I was going to say, about some of those other lawsuits, people suing because, it took 4 minutes to make mac and cheese instead of 3 or whatever you said, Allie, in the article. Those are ridiculous, of course, but also you can't sue somebody unless you have suffered some kind of a loss. So I wonder what the claim would be. You
loss
just can't say, "Oh, you did a shitty thing, I'm going to sue you." It has to be, you did a shitty thing, and here is how I suffered a loss from that. So
I lost 3 minutes of my life.
That would be kind of interesting to find out what they're claiming their loss was.
Is it like false
from,
advertising?
You know, not having
I
enough
feel like
ginger in the ginger ale or whatever with Velveeta. Okay. Boy, that was not a great message.
Yes, it
That's fantastic.
Sorry. Bye.
Jordan, your messages are always great. Never apologize. That's interesting.
I want some like Velveeta erotica.
Velveeta erotica.
Velveeta Bigfoot erotica.
Oof. Disgusting. Okay, last message of the day.
Oh, how time flies.
This message is for the web crawlers. It's Annie. The one
Are
who
you okay?
called about the predator noise coming from the warehouse.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So I ended up quitting my job because Melissa told me to.
I
Just
did.
kidding. I wish. No.
Oh.
Found out that
I was like,
we had giant turd moving through the pipes and causing some sort of sewage leakage all over the bathroom.
Wait, she said it was a giant.
Just wanted to update.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Not that we had a plumbing issue, so it was just a giant turd moving through the pipes and
Turds? It was a turd.
causing some sort of sewage leakage all over the bathroom.
Oh no.
Anyway, just wanted to update you, I guess.
That was it.
But I am thinking about quitting my job because I seriously hate it. I hate it so much. But who doesn't hate their job? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, bye.
So that noise, remember she's like, I heard a scary noise in the warehouse.
It
Turns out it was a plumbing issue.
It was some poops.
It was some
Wow.
poops. It was
Very
detoxing.
cool. Yeah, it was detoxing.
Well,
all right.
That's all she wrote.
Oh my God, Melissa, I was about to say that.
What?
That's really crazy.
You know, we have the same brain sometimes. You know what's crazy is when I was out from maternity leave and I would edit episodes that it was just you and the guest.
Yeah.
I would say
think
things
what I was saying.
Like comments that I would say like, oh, and then you would say that thing. I'm like, I know what Allie's going to say. It blew my mind. I was like, this is crazy.
Hive mind.
It's crazy.
Wow. All right. Well, guys, I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And that's all she wrote.
Whoa.
Bye.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.